Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. Yeah, we see a little bit of upside today, a little bit stronger than in an immediate downside scenario would be preferred. However, we have not yet seen enough confirmation to say that the low is in this wave 2 correction that we've been tracking. So if you watched previous updates, then you might recall that I'm tracking here two bullish structures and that the pullback is seen as a wave 2 correction. And I'm tracking in the white scenario a 5-wave move up from the October low into the March high, 5 waves up, and then here a 3-wave pullback in a wave 2. And then from there, as soon as a low is formed, a 3rd wave rally to the upside. Just to give you a rough idea where that 3rd wave rally could land. And I will use the support area upper boundary line just to give you an idea, sort of $41, okay, for a 3rd wave rally. Or in the yellow count, we have a slightly different structure. It's an, it's an A, B, C structure, and the C wave is a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's just a slightly different structure, and $24 would be roundabout an ideal target for that one. But the question is, in each of these scenarios, they're both bullish, so upside trend continuation is preferred. The question is, in both of these, is a low already in? Can't really say. I mean, what's forming here looks a bit like a descending wedge, but it also looks as if it's trying to break out of it to the upside. So I already shared with you yesterday, I think it was, that micro resistance area at $9. And I highlighted to you, if we break above $9, it's a sustained break, and I think it's doing that, then at least the microstructure has to change. Yeah, and doesn't mean a low is in, but it definitely increases the probabilities that a low is in. But bear in mind, this pullback would be so shallow that it's completely unreliable. So therefore, we have to be mindful that it could still extend. So this correction can still extend, but we can reduce that likelihood of further extensions in this correction to the downside if we can recognize a 5-wave move up, because a 5-wave move up would typically not occur in a correction. So once we can identify 5 waves up from the Friday low, the 5th of April low, that would be a first confirmation that a low has formed. I've highlighted that in blue, and I've highlighted for you what we need to see for a reliable 5-wave pattern to the upside so that we can track these parameters. And if you like to play this scenario, well, then you have clear parameters to watch. Now, let's first of all talk about the structure that could still allow for another low. So we have here a W, X, Y structure. That's what it could be. And then in the Y wave, an A, B, C pattern. So if the current rally remains a 3-wave move, at the moment it is a 3-wave move, then it could just be a B wave rally in this Y wave down. Yeah. So if it extends to a 5-wave move, then it's likely the blue count. And if it's the white count and we get another low, then the support is at $7.70, $7.51, and $7.20. The next support levels. Now let's zoom in a little bit. Looking at the structure here to the upside, I've highlighted already earlier today what we need to see for a 5-wave pattern. If you follow us on X Network, on Twitter, then you already know this. I posted that earlier today, so make sure that you follow us there. If you want to see additional updates about certain coins and additional stuff about mindset and whatever, it's all on Twitter. You can see that here. Actually, I posted that like a few hours ago, and I highlighted that we have an updated microstructure. The correction was very shallow, yeah, and which is why the white scenario remains in the focus. In this scenario, the price is currently working on a B wave rally. However, if 5 waves can form in the blue count to $9 and basically around about $9.90, yeah, $9.69 would be, so 969 would be the 1.618 extension level. So if we can get 5 waves to that level, then minimum, that would be the minimum target for 5 waves. But I don't only need the price to get there, I need 5 waves there. So that's what it sketches out in blue there, or what's sketched out in blue. Not only 3 waves up, no, I need 5. And they should reach minimally 969, possibly higher. Well, if we see that, then we can say that the low likely formed already. So if you follow us here, make sure that you use the proper name. Okay, you see it on the screen right now. And yeah, don't follow any impersonators. And we would never send you a direct message on Twitter. But this is basically still what's unfolding right now. We have a 1-2 setup here in blue, and then the third wave rally should reach 951 plus, the fourth wave pullback, and then the fifth wave should reach 969 plus. To keep the white scenario, not the white, the blue scenario alive, the price needs to hold the key level. That's the key level against which we can focus on higher, 853. A break below 853 will indicate that a B wave topped, and we're coming down into that support area that I already mentioned to you. So yeah, that's basically what I'm tracking. All the levels should be very clear. Bear in mind, there is also going to be some structural resistance, funny enough, pretty much around that 969 level, these previous swing highs. That's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.